Anya was having a weird dream. In the dream, she was in town with her mum shopping for Holy Communion dresses in the Modern. A group of Gardaí suddenly marched into the shop and started holding up dresses and admiring themselves in the mirrors. The biggest Garda was 6'4". He looked tough, but he had a baby's voice, and he was asking very odd questions. "Anya, does this dress suit me? Anya, can boys wear tiaras? Anya, how many beads on your rosary?" Anya woke up and realised that her little brother Olin was staring into her face. "Anya, what would happen if I put one of the beads into my nose? Would that be good?" Anya sighed and got out of bed. She didn't answer his questions because he loved talking much more than listening. "Come on, Oly-Poly," she said, and took his hand. "Let's get breakfast." It was 6 in the morning. Some of the parents at her school told her that she was very lucky to have a gifted brother. "He is so clever," they said. This was because at the Christmas concert he had sung all the words of All God's Creatures, even though he was only 3. The other children had sung the chorus, but he knew all the verses. "Yes, thank you," said Anya. "I am very lucky." But she had not felt particularly lucky when he sang All God's Creatures 6 more times in the car going home, 3 more times at tea time, and then did one final garbled performance while Dad tried to brush his teeth for bed. At breakfast, Olin had a question for Mum. "Will I have a dress for the Holy Communion?" Anya smiled to herself. Olin obviously had not realised that the communion was her special day, and that he would probably be left in a soft play area like Monkey Maze or Chucky's, or perhaps left at home with the telly turned on. Mum laughed. "You'll have a shirt, not a dress." "He'll be there!" screamed Anya in shock. "Of course he'll be there," Mum replied, "and he'll be very smart in his new shirt, tie and waistcoat." Anya was horrified. It wasn't right. Having Olin there would spoil everything. His latest habit was trying to tell people the names of all God's creatures. On Monday he had given Mum a list of all the green creatures, starting with frogs and stopping 50 animals later at parrots. On Tuesday he named 40 sea creatures on the way to school. On Wednesday he'd woken her up saying, "Anya, worms, slugs, jellyfish, I'll tell you all God's slimy and squishy creatures." Anya was starting to panic. What if he got onto the altar and wanted to tell the priest about hairy and furry creatures? There would be no stopping him. What was she to do?